How's your stream so far?
It seems to be holding currently.
I can hear everything. We shall see.
Seems to me that all you see is violence movies and sex on TV.
Accurate.
But where are those good old-fashioned values in which we used to rely?
My bad. Sorry. I went to click the live, and I was still scrolled up to see Joey's, and brain go burr, and anyways.
All good. I was just like, you were just here. What happened?
What happened?
I'm dumb. That's what happened.
You're fine. I thought maybe your internet just fully decided it was dead.
Right.
Oh,
The internet's just
no.
like, nah, fam.
I would have cried. I think I would have been like, you know what, guys? Bye.
It's not in the cards tonight.
It's not in the cards. It just death. I'm gonna go die now. Okay, bye.
I'll have to go adjust my mom's Fitbit cover in like 10 minutes to make sure it's not got bubbles underneath it. I'm putting a new screen cover on it, so.
Ew.
But that'll be in a little bit. We got time. Okay.
I
I just quickly wet applied it real quick. Ooh, I got paid.
Oh, and
Exciting.
all of the other bracers.
Oh, good.
Pardon us.
Sorry for interrupting.
Well, look who the cat dragged in.
Hey there, SSS.
Jeez, if you guys clench any harder, you'd snap yourselves in two. Normally, I'd tell you to mind your own damn business. But there's no denying it today.
I believe this one's UD.
Yeah, this
I'm
one's
gonna
D.
check. Hold.
Yeah, I know it's D because the other one I know has
Okay.
Nash's accent.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, she was the one with the fancy name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would Arios just up and leave us? I'm still in shock.
Never once did I suspect he'd do something like this. I suppose the only real hint was that he'd be visiting Orcus Tower more frequently lately.
Right? I thought he was just going there to discuss the guild's games for the plans for the future. Instead, he was off rubbing elbows and shaking hands with his employer-to-be.
Sorry, I just...
Hmm?
Alright. Actually, that's why
No.
what we came here to talk about. Is Ariel still considered a member of the guild?
No, he suddenly handed in his resignation last night, along with his bracer badge. In typical Arios fashion, he finished up all of his requests just prior. He even included an outline of how the guild should proceed going forward.
As prepared as ever.
Arios did always seem to be a methodical man.
Still, his resigning without notice is more than just a minor inconvenience for us. What's more, he's been instated as the state's Secretary of Defense, the Commander-in-Chief of the newly formed Crossbow Defense Force.
It terrifies me to think of what Erebonia's response to this will be. Especially considering the message the government sent them by freezing their international assets.
Right. Calvert's reaction will be no less frightening. You can be sure of that.
Still, it's not like I don't understand the way Arios feels about all this.
Scott?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, cross-Villain blood runs through my veins just like his. Those inexplicable incidents mentioned in the address used to happen several times a year. That much is for a fact. I don't know what the truth is, but deep down, every citizen in the state suspects the Empire or the Republic is behind them.
Well,
to be fair, there haven't been any accidents like that in some time. I think the last was 5 years ago, when Shizuku and Saya, Arios' wife, were caught up in.
By accident, do you mean...
the truck explosion from half a decade ago? The prevailing theory is that the orbital engine malfunctioned, igniting flammable cargo on board, but it never did sit right. As a result of the accident, poor Saya lost her life, and little Shizuku her sight. So that's how it happened, huh?
We have heard small portions of the story already, but the entirety of it is hard to take in.
That must be why Arios quit the CPD and took up the supporting gauntlet.
I've come to know Arios quite well since he joined the guild. And yet he never mentioned a word about the incident. It must have been weighing on him all these years. Taking that into account, I can see why he accepted such an important position.
Michelle, forgive me for asking, but have you noticed anything suspicious about Arios' schedule up until now?
Huh?
Well, what do you mean, Lloyd?
Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Force. A heavy responsibility like that isn't the sort of thing you just agree to on a whim. Would it make more sense if he had been laying the groundwork with Mayor, or rather President, Croy this entire time? This could go back further than we realize. The last few weeks, maybe even more.
Michelle?
That Sai. Are you saying he's right? It's true that there are occasional conflicts of location in this report. I figured they were just human error, considering the absurd number of requests he was handling. But now that I think about it, he isn't the type to make those kind of mistakes so carelessly.
So each of those times he was actually meeting with President Croy.
It's a pretty safe assumption at this point. Honestly, Lloyd, your detective skills are so on the nose, it's almost scary.
Thanks. I'm sorry if I'm putting Arios in a bad light here. While I'm at it, may as well ask yet another point-blank question. It's about the discrepancies between Arios' schedule and the locations he ported. Are there any instances of that for more than half a year ago?
Why that far back specifically?
Wouldn't that be even earlier than when Mr. Croy became mayor?
Well, I doubt my memory is that good, but... Oh, you know, there was this one time at band camp.
When, exactly?
I believe it was the final day of the anniversary festival. He was supposed to travel to run a ferry on official guild business. But he suddenly canceled at the last second. He didn't even bother to notify us.
Really?
I pressed him on the issue once I finally caught wind of it, but all he told me was that he'd been too busy to make a report. Why do you ask, though? Do you think it could be related?
I don't know about that. The anniversary festival is probably the busiest time of year for us.
It would be perfectly understandable to overlook a single report.
The last day of the anniversary festival.
That was the day of the auction.
You think the two are connected?
I don't know yet, but my gut is telling me they are. We've been so busy that we've let too many fine details pass us by. Sorry, I have to take this. Crossville Police Department, Special Support. Yeah. Maybe this is.
Jonah, maybe?
Jonah.
Jonah.
I would assume it's Jonah.
Crossville Defense 4, Special Support Section. Is this who I think it is?
Is it?
Is this Campanella? It's I'm thinking Campanella.
This might be
We don't know.
Campanella. I'm just gonna keep reading it just normally until we figure out who this is. But that ha 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 sounds a lot like Campanella's laugh.
That sounds like Campanella.
This is not Jonah.
No. Could the mystery man on the phone possibly be? It's right. Shiny, brand new. I've had enough of your pointless shenanigans. What are you doing back in Crossbell? Aw, don't be like that. I thought we were pals. I know things have been going off the rails, but can you spare some time to chat in person, can't you? I'm sure it'll be worth your while. Fine. Where do you want to meet? How about Crimson & Co., aka the former Ravage compound? Let's rendezvous at the Don's old office. Basement, then. Got it. See you there, buddy.
Who is
No,
it?
that was Chow.
What?
You know,
Never
I hate when they're
tell.
trying to be mysterious about like phone conversations or people off screen.
It's really hard to voice.
You can
we don't know who
hear.
it is.
We can hear. You can hear unless the voices are so similar to each other in the game, which I doubt that Chow and Campanella have similar voices. Like,
No,
I'm just saying. I know this is a thing in RPGs to do that because it's like, oh my gosh, who could I possibly be talking to? The characters fucking know at this point.
Yeah, it's
Anyways.
supposed to lead intrigue for the player, but it makes voicing really difficult.
I'm not intrigued.
I will say they do much less of that later on. It's still a thing because it's just an RPG trope.
Basically, what we could have done there is you could have played the voice line and heard what the voice was.
But I
and
don't
told
know
us who it
what
was.
Chow and Campanella's voices sound like in the Japanese.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know what they sound like in English. I don't know what their Japanese sounds like.
Was that Shao? Has he come out of hiding?
He did contact us last time after Randy went missing.
Wait, seriously?
It wasn't him.
What?
It's Captain Arundel. It's Lecter.
What?
Which that could make sense too, because he does sound very
Now that
Campanelli.
in hindsight, sure, but like, what?
Really, Lloyd? You couldn't just say, "Oh, is it really you, Lecter?" No, you just had to say, "Is it
Really?
really you?"
Couldn't have just named that one? Nope.
I'm mad.
Same.
Same.
What?
Him again. You were right to ask what he is doing coming back to Crossbell.
Nothing good, that's for sure. He's balls showing his face around here again.
He said he wanted to speak with us at the old Revanche compound. Given his ties to the Red Constellation, we can't be too careful. Still, I think it's in our best interest to hear him out.
Guess so.
The risk is worth it.
I do think we should fully prepare ourselves before going, though.
You kids never slow down, do you?
Sounds like you have a real piece of work on your hands.
Lecter ironed up the intelligence division. When I hear he's a thorn to everyone's side.
That's accurate.
Mm.
Apparently he has been for some time.
This is not new. You can always call us if you end up needing backup.
Wouldn't it make more sense for you guys to come with us and just stand guard outside the compound if we needed you? Because this is a
They're doing stuff.
it's
They're
a
busy.
decent distance away.
Too much.
They're fast.
Too
They're
much.
fast.
That's too much. Sense. Makes
Yeah.
too much sense, Ghost. Don't you know it needs to make less sense?
Anybody got any pennies? Will make less sense.
Would that be making more sense if we get back from pennies?
True.
Touche. You say this line?
Oh, this is me. Sorry. Lynn's right. We still have a debt to repay after the wetlands.
We appreciate it.
We'll be sure to get in touch if it comes to that.
I shall return again.
I shall run around this area. I mean, I gotta say though, I kind of like the white uniforms. Like, they look sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that doesn't look bad. Now, it's not my jacket, which just looks sick. But, you know, they're not bad. Now, the question is, did they change the cars? Do I have any other customizations? I can paint it Mishi.
Make it meshy.
You know what, Tio? Just for the last little bit, we'll make it Mishi.
Yay.
I really want to know what this is. I like how that's sidestep, but it also takes the bull bar off the front. I am going to remove that rear spoiler, though. That does kind of look dumb on this type of car.
I returned.
Welcome back.
We have a Mishi mobile now.
Excellent.
Yay, meshy.
There's no one posted here anymore.
Why would there be?
I imagine the department had the foresight to lock up the building before they left.
A good imagination. In other words, our favorite fly on the wall probably picked the lock when he got here.
Never mind that. We should head inside. Are you gonna head inside?
Yeah, I was checking the status of things.
staircase.
He should be further ahead.
Watch your step. It's time to find out what this is all about. Behind this door is Lecter Arundel, captain of the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division. We have to be careful what we do and say around him. It's best that we be prepared before going in. Once you proceed, you're not going to be able to do anything. Open the door and enter.
Story progression. Nah.
Can you imagine just like, oh no, we forgot something. Back up. We'll be back in about an hour.
What's up, guys? Working hard or hardly working? Good to see you had the decency to show up without inviting the defense force.
Don't take that as a sign. We won't drag you out of here in handcuffs.
We know you had something to do with the Red Constellation's actions. There's no use pretending otherwise.
Enough with the song and dance. How about you tell us what you're doing here in Crossbell? Or better yet, where the hell my uncle and the rest of the Red Constellation are?
You would know. The Imperial government is their contractor, and you are the point of contact, are you not?
All right, settle down, kiddos. One question at a time. First off, I took the early train from the Empire here just this morning. I'll make Gilead's orders if that wasn't obvious to you.
The Blood and Iron Chancellor.
For what purpose?
Well, before I get into all of that, there's a little nugget of info I think you guys would rather know first. The Imperial Army is planning to invade Crossbell this afternoon.
What?
We're not falling for that.
Actually, I wouldn't doubt it. The way things are heading, he just might be telling the truth for once. Are they going to go straight through Belgard Gate? Yep, there's an armored division ready to go at Gorelia Fortress. It's just one, sure, but I think you know how it'll go. They've got the Empire's latest tanks with all the bells and whistles. Crossbell's armored cars are gonna get kicked around like tin cans.
We have to report this immediately to the the Defense Force.
No point. It's not like they don't already know. We sent an official notice to the state government about this a while ago. The good old Dieter decided to keep our assets hostage at the IBC anyway, and then he went and crowned himself Prez. Like, how stupid can you be? He couldn't possibly stop an invasion from the Imperial Army. Or can they? That's why I'm here in Crossbell. Hey, any of you seeing Dieter's game here? What good is appointing Arios as commander-in-chief of the defense force going to do against those guys?
I have a feeling he was hoping that Arios was going to be able to pull something off like Cassius.
This is the same maneuver that they did with Cassius, right? Yeah, I mean, they made him in charge of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Arios is not
The
Cassius.
difference, though, between Arios and Cassius is that Cassius was in the military, then became Bracer, and then went back to the military. He already
Arios was
had the
police and then
military
went to Bracer,
experience.
so I mean,
Yeah.
Not quite in the same way, though.
No, because when Cassius did the thing he pulled off, he was in the military. He left the military after that.
Yeah, but not to the same extent
Correct.
of what's going on.
Yeah, Arios was a police officer for a number of years, but you know, he's not a military man.
Mm-hmm.
He just has the same title.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. Arios is the strongest swordsman we know, but he's still just one man. Even he couldn't match up to a tank.
What if he was
Could be
max
the-
level?
Mm-hmm.
Could it be that they have some kind of trump card up their sleeve?
Perhaps they reached some sort of compromise with the Republic to keep the Imperial Army in check.
If that were the case, the president wouldn't have been so critical of them in his address.
I think I know what's going on.
I think so
But
too.
continue.
He must be planning to confront Calvard as well.
Oh, what's going on? I wish to know theories.
Nope. Keep going.
Keep going. You'll find out.
Maybe they'll get there. Maybe they'll get there for us.
Yeah, maybe they'll get to it.
Is this freaking Kilika?
Uh-huh.
That's exactly right.
Because of course she's here too.
Of course she is. Of course she is.
Well, why not?
Huh?
You're...
Kilika?
A pleasure to see you again, SSS. And to you as well, Captain Arundel. I do apologize for my tardiness.
Yeah, don't sweat it. We were just getting started. So how are things going on your guys' end?
Smoothly, more or less. As of now, an aviation division has been deployed to the outskirts of Altair.
Altair is actually how they pronounce it.
Oh, that was close.
You were close.
The Republican army's on the move too?
Armored Aviation Division? You mean they're ready to attack from both the sky and the ground?
Correct. It's a unit equipped with the latest high-mobility tank models as well as military airships. They are by far the most maneuverable division within the Republican Army.
You've got to be kidding me. Tio staring off into the middle distance.
She is.
That makes this a pincer attack from both major powers.
It looks like it's staring into my soul. It's very disconcerting.
She's just staring off camera.
Yeah, but it's so creepy because everybody else is looking at Killick. She's staring at the camera.
She's addressing the audience. She's breaking the fourth wall. Don't mind her.
How dare she? Between a rock and a hard place, to say the least. It doesn't take a political pundit to understand what brought about the situation. Even so, Dieter Croy refused to compromise, opting instead for drastic action. What he intends by it, however, is just about anyone's guess.
There's one more piece of this little puzzle we've got going. So here, I'll go ahead and answer that second question you had.
Second question?
You mean about where the red constellation is? Yeah, it's a pretty simple answer. You ready? I don't know. No one does. Not even the Imperial government has any clue.
Thanks, Celtic.
Accurate moment. That can't be!
Why spend so much time building up a response just to admit you never had one?
So what? You're telling us that you had them tear Crossbell inside out and just let him off the leash after?
Actually, no. Actually, hold on just a second. We know the Red Constellation had a contract with the Imperial government at the time of the trade conference. They were hired to kill the terrorists who were targeting the Chancellor's life. Isn't that right?
Bingo! I guess you must have heard it straight from the military monster's mouth.
Then this is just a hunch, but could it be that the Imperial government's contract with them ended the moment the terrorists were out of the picture?
What?
That would mean
I don't like where this is going. Not gonna lie, Lloyd, that detective's nose of yours would be pretty useful in my line of work. If only you were a bit rougher around the edges.
Oh.
Then was I right?
Yeah, nail on the head. The Imperial government hasn't had any contact with the Red Constellation since the trade conference. I thought it's pretty weird they didn't pack up and leave Crossbow as soon as our contact was over. Even I was shocked they decided to paint the town red the way they did.
No way.
Why would Uncle Sigmund and the others pull something like that?
could they have signed a new contract with the society, perhaps?
I find that unlikely. During the Liberal incident, the Society had a fleet of foot soldiers they referred to as enhanced Jaegers. If they were to launch a full-scale attack on Crossbow, I'm certain they would have used what is already at their disposal.
That makes more sense.
In other words, there will be no need for them to outsource the job to another corps.
That lets us narrow down the list of suspects. Given the circumstances, it'd only be natural to assume that the attack was by order of the Imperial government, which is a misconception our guilty party stands to benefit from. Moreover, they would also need the funds to enter a long-term contract with one of the highest-ranking corps on the continent. It can't be.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like you got the picture.
At times, the truth can be found in the very last place we wish to. Hold on a moment.
Are the two of you suggesting?
There's only one suspect we know who ticks all those boxes.
Wait, maybe we shouldn't jump to conclusions. Hector, Kilika, thanks for telling us all of this. This is a difficult spot given your positions. We'll take it from here. We should... Hello, this is Bannings from the Special Support Section.
Really, game?
Fran, she's still in the hospital,
I
so
think
maybe
it's
Noelle?
Cecile. Maybe?
Oh, it could be Cecile.
Could be Noelle.
We'll go with Cecile for now. I'll take it.
Could be Grace.
Thank goodness, it finally went through. Oh, it was Cecile. Good
I
job.
guessed right.
Lloyd, it's Cecile.
Cecile? You sound frantic. What's going on?
It's Arios. He came to the SSS building just now.
Arios was there?
Yes, and then he took Kia away with him.
What?
I tried to stop him, but Kia, she... Actually, this will be easier to explain in person. Could you come back as soon as you can?
We'll be right there, Cecile. Stay put and wait for us.
What's going on? Arg.
You look like you just saw a ghost.
Arios went to the SSS building and took Kia away with him.
The hell?
Why would he do such a thing?
We have to get back to the SSS building right away. Kilika, Lecter, sorry, but we've got urgent business to take care of.
Of course, be careful.
Good luck, guys. I'm very confused. Are Kilika and like Lecter bad people, sort of, but not? Like, what exactly is going on?
I can't say
Morally
a
gray.
thing.
There you go.
I guess that little ankle biter really was the key to everything. You think they'll make it in time?
Perhaps. Though I can't imagine it'll prove an easy task.
They obviously know something far more than we do.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
Cecile,
This is not my theory, by the way. Lloyd.
okay, I want to know what your guys' theory was.
Keep going.
Tell us what happened to Kia.
You said she was taken by Arios? It's true. Arios came by, all dressed up in his new white uniform. He said that he had just come to pick her up, and she just nodded.
You're kidding.
You mean Keto went with him willingly?
That's the way it seemed to me. I thought it was strange that she would just leave without letting any of you know, so I tried to stop her. But Kia told me that it was fine. Zeit was agitated, but Kia's words seemed to calm him down.
Speaking of Zeit, he doesn't seem to be around.
He wandered off on his own after those two left. I assume he was trying to follow them, but I couldn't say for sure.
What in the world is happening?
Could it be that she had plans with Shizuku today? I thought that might have been the case, but it didn't appear to be. From what Arios said, it seemed as if they were heading to Michelin.
Michelin?
Yes, he mentioned having a boat prepared. Where else could the destination be if not the resort? Oh, jeez. Michelin has been on lockdown for the past 2 days. Why would he choose to take her there of all places?
Damn, something's definitely off.
We should follow them, Lloyd.
Yeah, we have to secure a boat for ourselves. Sorry, Cecile, but could you look after the place a little bit longer? We're gonna chase them down.
Of course. Be careful out there. I didn't like the look on Kia and Arios' faces. They seemed so solemn. Whatever it is they're doing, it must be something gravely serious.
Noted.
We have to find them and get to the bottom of this.
I like the picture that we just stole this boat, like commandeered it. We're like,
We're the
police
police, you can do what you
business,
want.
we're commandeering this boat.
Exactly. That's totally legal.
Oh.
Oh no,
See,
it's a
this
police
boat.
boat. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. I'm glad we managed to secure a police boat at least.
As far as I am aware, Michelin has been completely sealed off. Most of the staff for the theme park and resort have also left.
We can't rule out that they might be headed for the wetlands. Either way, the safe bet is headed for Michelin first.
Ellie, did you manage to get a hold of Mirabel?
No, I haven't been able to reach her in days. The aftermath of the attack on the IBC must be keeping her workload heavy.
Well, putting her aside, you think what Kilika and that jackass Lecter told us was true?
You refer to the possibility of the culprit behind the raid not being Arabonia, but rather our mayor turned president, Dieter Croy?
Lloyd, please don't worry for my sake. I admit I'm concerned I haven't been able to contact my grandfather since yesterday. But I did manage to get in touch with Helmer. He said there's a possibility he's being detained at Orcus Tower.
Hmm?
That bodes poorly.
Not exactly an innocent verdict, huh?
No, it isn't. Once you start thinking of Mirakoi as the one pulling the strings behind these incidents, and things start to fall into place. Maybe too well into place. That would make the right constellation and the society not invading forces, but collaborators that he hired. Then there's Walt's demonization. Even the cult incident could have possibly been part of his master plan.
The DG cult too?
Okay, Walt is one thing, but you think he attached with Joachim?
I don't want to believe it.
Well, to be fair, I doubt they would have had a direct connection to one another. From Joachim's words and behavior, I've no doubt he was the mastermind behind the incident he caused in May. We can't completely discount the possibility that he might have been manipulated without even knowing it.
The mystery of who moved Kia from the Sun is never solved either.
Someone had to sneak her into the storage auction. And whoever it was, they weren't just some Joe Schmo. Mafia was all over that shindig. Whoever did it has to be on the level of someone like Yin or an enforcer.
Yes, Lloyd Banks, the Special Sports Section speaking.
Now, is this Jonah?
This is probably Jonah. Yeah, Jonah gets announced as boy.
Hmm.
So I think I figured out how they do the voice typically. Boy tends to be Jonah. Young boy is Campanella. And then young man is Lecter.
Boy.
That kind of time I got through. Don't speaker. Teal's gonna hear this too. Jonah? Right, I'm switching now.
Something happened, Jonah?
No, I just wanted to check. Of course something happened. This crosswell's over the net. That's a thing prowling on it, and it's one hell of a monster. Monster?
What are you talking about?
And first, I found this really weird data structure stored on the fringes of the network. It didn't make heads or tails of the array, so I just wrote it off as garbage. After digging a little deeper, I found out I was running a souped-up version of the code the society was using.
The astral code. Would that make the data you found another trap laid by the society?
I mean, I doubt it. This data's been online for about 5 whole years. Basically as well as Crosswell's orbital network itself.
Yes, it is.
It was the IBC that proposed the establishment of the orbital network to the state government. Ever since, the Foundation's technology has become commonplace in Crossbell, and the IBC has only gotten more and more involved. It's gotten to the point where the IBC knows the network structure inside and out.
There's only one thing that could mean.
Jonah, you referred to this code as a monster just now. What exactly is it going to do? What do you think I've been trying to analyze this whole time? I think that's for sure, though. It's huge. The scope of the system could cover the entire orbital network. Base part is, it looks like it's built to correlate with another system, like a real one.
A real one?
Do you mean real as in physical? Something's not on the orbital net?
Yeah, it includes every sector of the geofront. They built some kind of device that links into Orcus Tower before rerouting them all to Michelin. Michelin.
What a goddamn coincidence.
I'm gonna get back to picking this thing apart. I'll call you when I know more. I know what you guys are down to, but you better watch your back shoulders back. Got it.
I know they call it a network for a reason, but this is like having a damn spider web into the city.
It's actually pretty accurate, to be honest with you, Randy. You're not that far off.
It's hard to say what such a large-scale system could possibly be for. They could be using it to bit mine, for all we know.
They don't call it a web for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
But there's only one person I can think of outside of the Foundation or Society capable of creating it.
We have to keep pressing forward to Michelin. Kia and Arios are waiting for us there, as well as all the answers we've been looking for.
I think we're going to have to fight Arios.
I like that boat, though.
That's fancy.
A nice boat. And gee, it's the IBC color.
Hmm.
And there's a bell.
Mm-hmm.
The bell tolls. Sorry.
Is it the one at the top of the Castle of Mirrors?
Yes, I believe so.
Check out the water, too. It's got this kind of weird shimmer to it. You know what's going on to you, Tot?
The spiritual energy in the atmosphere is rising. It appears to be emanating from the direction of the theme park.
Just like the bell. Go in the bed, that's where we'll find Arios and Kia.
Right, let's go.
I just got sent a dad joke. Pun, not a dad joke. Pun. What are your dogs' names? Calvin and Klein. Isn't that a brand of underwear? Exactly. They're boxers.
Wow.
Well done.
Wow.
You know the exact moment when that became a dad joke? When it became apparent.
Mm-hmm.
Ayo! Oh, my voice is apparently deciding it wants to leave me right now.
Rapid increase in the spiritual pressure detected. Everyone be on guard.
What? That was perfectly timed for when the thing
Yes.
appeared. That was amazing.
Isn't that...
The same monster that appeared in the wetlands.
I can sense the higher elements at work as well.
Can't afford to hesitate. Commence the assault.
You got it.
Roger.
デカブツだ。気抜くなよ。
了解。
気のかだよ。
行くぞ。
Schmack.
さてとそこ
Bang.
ごめんなさい先に行くわね
What the hell was the cryptid doing here?
A very good question. I am, however, almost certain the rise in spiritual pressure is directly related.
It's just like what happened at the Moon Temple. The tolling of the bell could be related.
Can't believe Ariel also tried Kia into the middle of this. There's no time to waste. Let's head inside.
Right.
Roger.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Blue pleroma grass.
It's everywhere. You drop your pillow rubbers all over the place.
Pleroma grass. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
That was Mishy's flower bed.
They done messed with the wrong thing. They made angry Tio.
Oh, jeez.
It's that same cryptid from the East Highway.
Let's take it out.
Don't like this one.
大型の霊視体を確認厳重です
行くぜ。
You
wanna
need
Zelda
see
boss
more?
That too.
行くぞ。まだまだいける。
More. That's the same place we encountered Campanella from the Society. Just after that, we found Kia in front of the castle all by herself.
That's right. I can only hope the same happens this time.
Hope can only take us so far. We're gonna have to go and see for ourselves.
Yes, we should hurry.
Yes,
Yeah.
you should hurry.
Everybody's pissed off, but we have a doubly pissed off Tio because they ruined Mishi's flower bed on
She
top of taking
angry.
Kia.
My theory is coming true. My theory is coming true. I think this is the same theory D has.
This was not my theory.
I want to know what y'all's theory is.
The Castle of Mirrors? So much for this place being just an average theme park attraction.
Yes, the rising spiritual pressure is clearly coming from this structure. Presumably the very top floor of it.
Apparently, Belle was the one who commissioned this castle we built in the first place. I just hope she isn't part of this.
Find out when we get inside. Hey, look, we should be able to make it to the top.
If we didn't talk so much, this wouldn't be happening all the time.
Hey, look, it's the dragon.
It's the one from the old mine.
What did they hire this thing on a gatekeeper or something?
On your guards, everyone. We have a cryptid to exterminate.
Right.
Right.
デカブツだ。気抜くなよ。
Aw, this one's gonna take a bit more of a beating.
そこです
It took 2 extra attacks.
データ収集終了しました
Oh.
The astrolabe.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all the lights.
They seem to be particles of spiritual energy ascending toward the top of the castle.
The entrance to the stairs.
Great. Someone went and closed it. Now the paths on either side are open instead.
I've never known this to happen before, and I've been here more times than most. Could this really be her doing?
I can hear the sound of machinery deeper inside. Something about it is peculiar. We need to be on guard if we plan to continue.
There's no turning back at this point. We'll do whatever it takes to reach the top. We're going to confront Arios and take Kia back.
Yeah.
They made it
We're
into
gonna
a
bop,
dungeon.
bop, bop, bop
Gosh
to
darn
the
it.
top.
And roll again.
At last, he moved his hands from behind his back. Saw enough to fit over his palms was a chest, one of a dark, cherry red wood fit, framed with a steel that was painstakingly etched end to end with flora. What's in the box?
Hmm.
Where do treasure chests come from? Well, when a carpenter and a pile of lumber love each other very much. Things are going in some interesting directions, huh? No wonder they call it Detour Croy.
Ha ha ha.
Good pun.
Wee.
I do want to say that this theory I have that is coming true, I've said it already.
You did say this way beginning.
Yeah, I've called this for like,
Oh, the
what,
fact that Dita's
6,
in on this
7
all?
episodes now? More. Something else.
I could go back and find it, and like I could find
Something
it, but it was
else.
one of the first 3 episodes. It was like up there in the beginning.
There was another theory I have that is being tied in too.
Go ahead and say it. It's not like we're not gonna find anything out.
No spoilers.
Peter Croy is in the actual society.
You did say that before, yes. That was a
Yeah.
I did hear you say that. I can't say anything because I know well past this
Also,
point
we
in
called him
story,
being the big
so.
bad, so I'm just saying.
ZCF and Michelin Wonderland collaborated to invent new playground equipment. But after months of work, all they could come up with was a swing and a mish.
No, my theory did not involve Ariel's kidnapping Kia, so that's a bit of a surprise for me.
No.
so-
I did not anticipate that.
And as far as who was responsible for the attack after they started saying that, I was like, either it's the society or it's Dieter Croy. So.
Question is, where am I supposed to go now? Did not want to end up in a combat.
Well, you bonked your head into his butt. That's what happens. Do you have to like unlock the stair door or something?
That's what I'm looking to see.
よっしゃ畳みかけるぞ。
迎撃完了。先に行きましょう。
The clocks gave me a little bit of a nervous vibe. I don't like it.
They remind me of Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, that too. But I'm also they're just like, you have to hurry. Time's running out. It's going faster and faster. It's really not. That's an illusion. But that's how it
Oh,
feels.
now it opened. What?
Oh, it was unlocked.
Genevieve recognized the craftsmanship right away. No one held the same love for carpentry as her one and only Jubilee. As she had to snatch it from him, Cyril's hands, he raised it over his head.
Come on, surreal. Give her the chest.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the chestiest of them all?
Ellie.
I don't know Risha, though.
No, I think Ellie's pretty close.
Actually, I think canonically, I think Risha is actually larger than Ellie.
I don't know. I can go back to the beach episode and look closer.
I'm not going to do that because that would
For
be
science.
Not weird.
weird. If I analyze that, it will make me feel weird. So I'm not going to do that. Because also I don't care that much.
If you haven't saved recently, it might be a good time just in case he's.
Yeah, well, there's a monster here. We're going to save before we go into the... I'm not wasting my...
任せろ。
Man, I missed Noelle's, like, wide-range AoE attacks with her machine gun.
行くぜ。はちょろいぜ。
Arcasiel tried to recruit me as a stage prop, but I hate being boxed into only one kind of role.
Fascinating.
We made it.
Yeah, top floor.
But there's no sign of Kia or Arios.
I failed to sense this the last time I was here.
Can one of the mods take care of the person?
got you.
please? Thank
Unless
you.
Mira gets it first.
But I believe there's a hidden area behind that large mirror.
There is?
Yes, the spiritual energy is flowing there as if being drawn inside. Which likely makes it our final destination.
Any log trucks around?
It must be.
What do you know? We might manage to catch up to them.
Yeah. So that's ready your weapons. We're taking Kyo back no matter what.
Right.
Yes.
Roger Wilco.
But first, there's a room over here with a chest.
That was the most obviously placed boss chest ever.
行きますそこです
行くぜはっ任せて行くぜぜーはちょろいぜ
Those look like magmites.
Kinda.
Are you back because you thought I was bootyful?
Fair.
Wait, what? Where does this go?
Probably down to the bottom door.
Well, now I need to know. Oh, the bottom floor is now unlocked, so we could go straight up
Yeah,
here.
'cause like I said, it's the bottom door you usually go in.
Yeah, so the stairwell we walked with Ellie all the way up.
This is like the prettiest dungeon also. So pretty.
Green Parkle's line being drawn into the mirror. Looks like stepping in this mirror will take us straight through it. Kia, we're coming.
Is that...
What the hell?
But why?
Yep, there we go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at that. Look at that uniform.
That's something.
She's showing some chest.
Arios.
A little bit. Bill!
Oi everyone
So you finally come.
Bill, explain yourself. I just don't understand. Why are you doing this?
Isn't it obvious? As a rightful descendant of the Croy family, the inheritors of the goddess's treasure, it is only natural that I carry out the duty bequeathed to me.
Goddess's treasure?
It can't be. You mean like the one they found in the burrow, the Ariel? So you already know them. That simplifies things. The Septarians, 7 treasures bestowed unto mankind by Adios in ancient times past. One of them had been passed down through my family, generation after generation. That is, until 1,200 years ago.
What are you even getting at with this?
A set of unfortunate circumstances caused us to lose the divine gift we had been granted. As a result, the Croy family set into motion a grand plan to resurrect our Septarian, no matter the cost. The land of Crossbell itself was an essential piece of the algorithm, the foundation for our greatest ceremony yet.
Algorithm?
Are you referring to whatever system it is that's been exploiting the Orbital network? Why, yes, I am. It is a feat of magical science, a confluence between Orbital engineering and the Croy family's alchemy. Without it, such an outlandishly large and complex ceremony could never be feasible. A ceremony made possible through magic and science.
As well as alchemy.
Now I get it. It's all coming together. The alchemists who built Stilgeis' tower and supplied the cult with their advanced technology. It was the Croy family, wasn't it?
For real?
That must be the case. The logic adds up perfectly.
Then that would include the cradle Kyo was slumbering in.
Naturally, it was delivered to the cult by the Croy family hundreds of years ago. We granted them their object of worship, and in turn, they did as we bade them.
And it's just as I thought. The DG cult was only a tool.
One that the Croy family manipulated from the shadows to achieve their own goals.
Correct. You can think of the cult as nothing more than an ensemble cast of puppets. Did I stutter?
Yeah? No?
No? Okay, cool. My PC
Maybe?
froze for a moment.
It's
Anyways. Though I doubt the poor dears you've ever had any awareness of that little fact. Well, how was that? Enough backstory for you? Oh, and I should add that Arios here has no prior connection to the Croy family. He is merely endorsing our project from a professional standpoint as our trusty collaborator.
Arios.
What the hell's gotten into you? Really just want to keep up playing make-believe with this chick? Make-believe? Is that how you see it? You're not entirely wrong there. I agree in some respects.
Well, I never.
But even so, they possess the power required to bring about the change I seek. So long as that's the case, I'll gladly go along with this little fantasy of theirs. Even if I have to spit in the face of Adios herself to do it.
Unbelievable.
How could you?
Honestly, this is all a bit too much to take in. Not sure what to make of everything we've heard. I do know one thing. One thing I can say for sure. There's no way in hell I'm letting you drag Kia into this delusion. Please, Kia, you have to come back with us. I don't know what lies they put in your head, but you're still the same Kia we all know and love. You have to put yourself through this. You should be with us smiling, not sitting there in pain.
Lloyd! Well, Kia? Lloyd has made his case perfectly clear. But what is it that you desire?
Kia?
What's wrong?
Keto, think about what it is you really want here. Don't you want to run over to us, jump into Lloyd's arms the way you always do? Isn't that where you feel safest? Where you feel most at home?
Randy!
That's right. I know you think what you're doing here is for the best.
But what matters most to us is your well-being. It always has been. Ellie, Tio!
Now this is probably Campanella.
That seems Campanella-ish.
Yeah.
Isn't this a tender-hearted moment?
They just Skyped on in, didn't they?
Yeah, this is a technology the society possesses, is the ability to show themselves where they please with magic.
Ouroboros.
So you were in league with one another after all? Oh, now, I prefer to call it a mutually beneficial arrangement. Good day, everyone. I take this to mean that your preparations are complete?
But of course, I dare say you'll be pleased with the progress that has been made.
The bells, too, are poised to toll. All that remains is to turn the key.
I wouldn't be opposed to watching until your guests have finished up their little melodrama over there. If we really should be getting the show on the road, time's almost up.
My, so it is.
Here they come.
Who are you talking about?
Time's almost up for what? The invasion. The Imperial and Republican armies are at our doorstep.
No!
Why don't you make yourselves comfortable and enjoy the show?
Oh, she's got one of those giant rod things. Oh, okay.
It's either a rod or a claymore, one of the two.
It's a staff.
Or both.
Or a staff, okay.
Isn't the staff just a giant rod?
It's a
Basically.
rod with a rod that is fancy.
A rod with an extension on it.
Ooh, big gun.
Uh-oh. Interesting.
Now here's the thing. Those cannons, we'll see some in Cold Steel. Corellia Fortress is several miles from the border of Crossbell. Those cannons can hit anything in Crossbell State.
Oh.
I don't believe this.
It's really happening.
But the defense force stands no chance of stopping them.
Dieter. It's gotta be.
Of course it is.
Correction, we already have the key to doing so. She's right there.
President Croy.
Uncle!
To our guests in the society, you have my deepest gratitude for cooperating with our project. You as well, Arios. Bell, everything seems to be proceeding smoothly.
You notice he does not. He says that our guest from the society. He is not part of the society.
I'm still close enough. It is close enough, Ghost, and you have to admit it.
He's working with them, but he is not a part of the society.
I don't care. I'm close enough. Anyways. Yes, so far.
The rest is in her hands. There you have it, Kia. You understand what you must do, yes? You are the only one who can deliver us from this crisis. Like the light shows at a concert.
Mm-hmm.
Good girl.
Okay. There's a lot happening so far here.
Heck's going on here? Almost converted little energy is pouring in Orca's tower. Kia, no!
Belle, don't do this!
I don't know what the hell you're trying to pull off, but it ends here.
We must stop them.
Arios fight. Arios fight.
The divine blade of wind. If you wish to pass, you'll have to go through me. Come, SSS. Prove to me that you can muster up the strength. The strength to overcome the barrier that Sergei, Guy, and I could not. Don't let him rattle you. It's 4-on-1.
We have to create an opening somehow.
Aeon system activate. One target to neutralize.
お前たちの全力見せてみろ。行くぞ。
今から行きます。私の
He
行
resisted it.
きます。
まだまだ未熟。
ステータスオールグリーンです。
We did it.
Ha! Is all you got?
Probably not.
I'll admit, you caught me by surprise. Perhaps you truly do have what it takes to surpass us.
Huh?
I can no longer detect a presence from Arios.
Oh shit.
A body devil?
Damn.
Second form, Gale.
Ah. Well, that's a whole lot of bull.
Strike!
Mm-hmm. Playing dirty.
Fret not. Their lives will be spared. If your concentration were interrupted, the outcome would suffer for it. And we wouldn't want that, now would we? I know. I won't hesitate anymore.
Kia?
No, stop!
Ooh. Pretty.
The bells of cross, guys. It's called cross bell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Man, if there was never a better sign of get the fuck out of there.
Honestly.
This light.
The hell's happening?
It's the 7 elements. Their spiritual density is reaching critical levels. Ooh, evolution.
Ooh.
Kia?
A rousing success. And with that, the Septarian of Mirage is resurrected at last. Actually, I stand corrected, for this is the birth of a being that transcends its predecessor, the Septarian of Zero. The Septarian of Zero?
This can't be happening.
Lloyd, everyone.
Kia, is that really you?
Yes. Let's go, Belle.
No.
As you wish. Take care of them if you would, Arios.
Understood.
Kia? I'm sorry, and thank you for everything. Never forget that I love you all. You skipped past Xander's line.
I didn't
You
skip.
did.
The game will not let me. It was an auto
well.
scroll.
Ah, well.
Aha! Oh. That you, shrimp?
He's back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
Wow! Look at you all floaty and glowy.
Here. Oh, no. Perhaps it would be more appropriate to call you the divine child, as the cult did. You have my deepest gratitude for making your second coming to this world. As the current patriarch of the Koi family, it is my honor to welcome you.
I believe we can dispense with the formalities, Father. We must go and pick up our newly received gifts.
Ah, yes. How could I forget?
I'm not sure who this is. It doesn't want hard to see.
Also, Wazzy knew the whole time I called that one.
It's probably one of
That
them.
one right now.
It would have been Novartis.
He did call that.
I'm going to call that Wazzy knew right now. Just saying. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. To you, the inheritor of one of the great treasures' power.
On behalf of the Grandmaster of Ouroboros, allow me to congratulate you on your rebirth.
They are hardly adequate for such a momentous occasion, but I hope you'll accept these gifts. Please take them.
Thank you.
What did they give her?
Oh my god.
Oh,
They gave her
interesting.
Gundams.
They are actually called a specific thing in this world.
Gundams.
They are not called Gundams. They don't function like Gundams.
You're triggering Ghost right
they're
now a little
Gundams.
bit.
Gundam.
They are sick. I do very much love them. I may or may not have a model.
At the mouth.
I may have a model of one from later in the series, and they just released another model of another one from later in the series that I'm also going to get.
Holy shit!
Oh, they're so cool.
Those are some fine toys you're getting.
Divine archaisms. Aeons.
Gundams.
3 interfaces through which the miracles of a septarian can be performed.
They exceed every expectation I could have had. Thank you, our esteemed guest from the Society. We are in your debt.
It's the least we can do to repay your gracious financial assistance. I should be thanking you for providing me an avenue to apply all the data we accumulated from the Gordius series.
Lest we forget, this too is the will of our Grand Master. There is no need to feel indebted to us.
How generous of you. Kia, will you do the honors? Yes, right away. And that is how Crossbell became not only its own nation, but a world power and probably one of the most powerful in the world, too.
Oops.
Overnight. I know I shouldn't joke about that, but also.
Yeah, a little bit. Little concerning, but yeah, this is gonna be quick, probably. Wow. He's got shields.
Is he just gonna walk on top of the tanks? Oh,
That was a point.
I would have laughed if it just went stomp, stomp.
It's not a
stomp,
missile.
stomp.
It's like it's a like tank buster, like a pile driver tank buster.
Okay.
That's a rail cannon.
I think you got him.
This can't be. The 5th Armored Division has been completely wiped out?
I can hardly believe it myself. Some sort of humanoid weapon showed up and mowed them down like they were nothing.
That's preposterous. No matter, we will not tolerate this act of defiance. Activate the railway guns. Target Crossbell City. Avoid densely populated areas. Our goal is to send them a message.
Yes,
sir.
Oh, that's not gonna do anything.
Gundam, shoot the bullets out of the sky.
I feel like whatever they're gonna shoot, it's just gonna grab out of the sky, redirect it, and throw it right back at it.
Ah, there's the other one.
Invisible Gundam.
Aw. I was gonna laugh if I called that. The way he put out his hand, I started hoping real hard.
There's still time.
Oh, there is still time, definitely. Oh,
That one
shit.
just went poof.
Oh.
Oh, it just got deleted. Okay.
Oh.
That's a note gun. I see how it is.
Mirage
Select delete.
has the power of space.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's what that resource is in this girl or universe.
Whoa, Nelly.
Holy shit.
Bravo, bravo! Septarian of Zero, a fitting name, all it touches turns to null. 3 pinnacles of the Gordius series, all in unison. To the Divine Child, they're able to act autonomously as the agents of her miracles. This will make for a more fascinating report. I can hardly wait to submit it.
It's impressive, no doubt.
That it is. And yet, this is only the beginning. Isn't that right?
That was an evil laugh.
This moment marks Crossbell's consecration as the continent's promised land. The might of the Empire and Republic is no more, but from this hallowed ground a new order shall ascend. And the world over will bear witness as the Croy family's righteous ideals become reality.
He was never interested
Yikes.
in necessarily Crossbell being free. He was interested
No.
in ruling the world.
Of course
Yeah.
it was.
Why do you think I said, and that's how Crossbell not only became its own nation, but became a world power and one of the most powerful. That's my
He's already got all the money,
with that
basically.
statement. Anyways.
Can't believe this.
Please, someone tell me all this is just a bad dream.
I wish I were able to. Not even nightmares would be this cruel.
You couldn't be more right. Behind every miracle is a harsh reality.
There they are.
There they are!
Dr. McLean, are you alright? Yeah, it's Guardian Force.
Oh, it's the
Yeah.
people. Okay.
Oh, hell.
No, this is Noelle. It has to be. She knew.
I think it's Muriel.
Ooh.
Ooh, it could
Huh?
be. That voice. That
No,
voice
it
that
is
they won't
Noelle.
say until we show it. Ha ha!
The defense forces already secured the perimeter surrounding Michelin.
Oh, that's interesting. Huh.
Did she know about it before she went back?
Absolutely.
Police, surrender peacefully.
Noelle.
How could you?
Well done, Second Lieutenant Seeker. It's time I return to Orcus Tower. I'll leave you to handle their arrest.
Yes, sir. I hate that I have to be her voice right now. It's not. I don't like this.
Wait, stop! I have one question for you,
I don't know.
Marius.
I usually love being the villain. It's a fun time.
You know how many villains I'm voicing right now in this section?
Yeah, but it's
Hard
the,
a little bit, not gonna lie.
it's fun, but at the same time, somebody who has been such a prolific good character to suddenly
She was
turn
such a pure-hearted soul.
it can be difficult. Just one more question for you, Arios. Just one more question. You've been collaborating with the Croy family for years now. If that's the case, then did you kill Guy Bannings? Are you the one who took my brother from me?
Oh no!
Huh? It couldn't be.
You being serious here? Yes, that's exactly right.
Because if you notice, his badge had a slash through it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When we found his badge,
I saw
it
that
had the
coming
slash
since they said
through it.
Arios was being weird and not knowing where his location was. That's when I called that one, so.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, jeez. No,
Villains
I've
are
never
fun.
seen villains, but
Villains
Noelle is
are fun.
different.
And that is where we're going to end.
I don't know. I like the change in, Belle.
It makes me sad.
I saw her in her outfit. I'm like, hell yeah! Now I can actually be Azula. Nice.
Yes, that was fun for Mirabel.
Nice. I didn't realize how close I was getting to her actual personality when I was like, she seems like the Azula type. Interesting.
I hate how much I know about all of this stuff that you guys don't know right now. You will shortly. I hate that I know some things and I have to shut up.
Or you could just tell us
No.
and ruin the supplies.
Supplies, yes.
and
I will
supplies.
ruin the supplies for you.
Yeah, ruin the
Not the
surprise and the supplies. Not the supplies.
No, not my supplies.
Not my
My supplies.
supplies, man. All right. GG's, everyone.
All right. Thank you.